The Vision 2030, we have different pillars.
Not Vision 2030. We are discussing the Constitution. Is it a political court or not? And if it is a political court, what does that mean?
I wouldn't call Supreme Court a political court. It only has mandate that exposes it to unique political situations. That is of interpreting the Constitution, safeguarding the rights of Kenyans, safeguarding the law. And in that regard, then, there will always be issues that touch on legal interpretation, the rights of the people, and a lot of those rights usually are where they are not observed or where they are violated.
And in providing leadership in terms of issues that transcend the interest of the parties, infusing values, new values about the Constitution, and perhaps streamlining case law, and sometimes even making choices that are unpopular.
Yes.
Or against even, say the executive. Would you say then, is it a political vote or is it not?
I don't think it's a political court. It's a court that has a mandate that touches on separation of powers.
Okay. I know.
Because if we call it political, then how will Kenyans feel when they are coming to a political court? They have the confidence that wouldn't it give the connotation that it's always fighting, it's always causing?
No. You are sitting at a very high table where you will be among 7 people if you are nominated to determine what the law says with finality.
Yes.
So you cannot sit on the fence. We must hear you so that when you're assessing you in 360, we know where you stand on certain issues.
I don't think it's a political court.
Okay, lastly, let me just ask this. I said that was the last, but having had what you've done for the last 30 years.
Yes.
Okay? Would I be correct to say that you've, 80% of your time focus on human resource and management?
With a lot of respect, that's not a correct position.
Okay. Did you, if you look at where your specialty is, even from your own submitted sample writings, you seem to have focused a lot on human resource. Is that true or not?
That's true, but human resource is also a branch of law.
Okay.
The labor laws.
So let me follow up with that. Secondly, if again I look at your sample writings, they seem to suggest that in terms of interaction with the court, because you've submitted sample writings with respect to to a matter you did in ELC. Okay? So have you had occasion, for instance, as an advocate, to appear before the Court of Appeal?
Physically, no, but I've had several matters at the High Court.
Okay. In the Court of Appeal or the Supreme Court?
The Supreme Court, certainly no.
In the Court of Appeal?
No, not yet.
Okay. Then, now trying to locate your experience as somebody who wants to sit and make a final determination on what the law is. Actually, it's a position of stewardship that you are given by Kenyans to say when we are disputing about what the law is, whatever the 7 of you say, we will accept it. Is that true or not?
That's true. Kenyans have to comply with, with the decision of the Supreme Court.
Locating and tracing your life history for the last 30 years, would you say that you are the person and you have the experience for this high calling?
Yes, I do. In fact, I'm the best placed because my experience spans several sectors, and not forgetting I've had the opportunity to lead a national entity.
No, I understand that, but now we are discussing the law. Now, in terms of, have you sat before in any tribunal as an appellate judge or in an appellate capacity?
I've appeared before High Court representing a client in an appellate matter.
In the High Court?
Yes.
But you've, as you've said, you've not appeared in the Court of Appeal or the Supreme Court?
Yes, I haven't.
Okay. That's all, CJ.
Maybe my lady, to answer Honorable Mwanza, we are all lawyers, different exposures, and I think different capability to interpret and apply the law. Only that we've worked in different sectors, applying different sets of laws, but law is law. And I'll not be sitting alone. I'll be sitting in a college of judges. So where I may have gaps, I believe I'll have the opportunity to learn, and I'm a quick learner.
Very well. We'll move on to the Honorable Attorney General.
Yes, good morning, Anne.
Good morning, Honorable Attorney General.
A famous advocate by the name Oliver Wendell